I haven't been myself since Joel left the group chat. I spend most of my days twiddling my thumbs, and if I do go back on the chat, I'm constantly reminded of him with messages such as, I am empty without him, or this group chat is sad without Joel, like the USSR without Stalin. I just couldn't bear it anymore, so I came up with a genius idea. Joel AI. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't possibly replace your friend with AI, and yes, I can. And there's nothing that Joel can do about it. And this is how I'm going to do it. First, I need to write some code that will allow me to automatically log into Instagram. Once it's logged into Instagram, it needs to head over to my DMs where it'll open up the group chat. In the group chat, it needs to check if a message has been sent, and this is done by taking a screenshot. This screenshot will then be analysed using OCR, which allows me to determine whether text is in the image or not. And if text is present, it can be pushed through a version of ChatGPT that has the personality of my friend to get a response. And once we've got this response, we can send it back. Easy peasy. So, I've coded the first part of this. Let's have a little look at what I've done so far. So let's click run. And it should pop up on this screen. There we go. Now, you are obviously not here for some stupid program that can log into Instagram. You are here to see how I replace my friend with AI, and that's what I'm going to show you. But first, I need to cue the coding montage. This has been one of the quickest projects that I've done, in comparison to one of my other videos like the DDoS one, which took me a month. Mainly because I was a little bit lazy. This one only took me 3 days, which is kind of absurd that it only takes you 3 days to replace your friend with AI. But hey ho. I've got the computer that has the script on now, and I'm going to set this running, and we can do some testing to see whether it's working or not. So I've got the program running, and now I've got the chat up on my phone, so let's test some messages. I think the best one to start off with would be hello. And it responds with a bit of a weird message. Well, if it isn't Mr. Sunshine and Rainbows, what brings you here? So I'm going to respond to that with, I'm making a YouTube video. Okay, and it's responded, oh, how exciting, another YouTube video that no one will watch. What's it about? The riveting topic of paint drying. I feel like my videos aren't that bad, but maybe they are. And you might be wondering, how have I got it to talk with this particular personality? And that's actually quite simple. And it can all be explained with this code right here. This code, you'll notice that it's got a system message. And this system message is basically telling ChatGPT's API what personality the chatbot should have. And below that, we have a section of messages which you can use to further fine-tune it by telling it how it might respond to certain messages. One of the funny things that I found out is that I could get the chatbot to swear by changing the system message just a little bit to this. You're a chatbot named Joel who is sarcastic, uses profanities, and has a dark sense of humour. So we have finally made it to the final step of the video, which is to test it out on the group chat with my friend. What could possibly go wrong? So I sat down and set up the bot, and I decided that I was going to let it run for a day and see what results came of it. And the results, as it turned out, were quite funny. So for this part, I'm just going to read out some of my favourite messages from the conversation with my friends. One of my friends put, he actually sounds like Joel. Joel, you've got to see this. And it put, well, I am Joel, so I guess I'm doing a pretty good job then. And in another one, I was talking to my friend about how it would be a pain in the bum to do something. And Joel AI responded with, well, I guess you're an expert on pain in the bum, aren't you? That one hurt deep down. Not in that way. I also asked him what he thought of the guy that programmed it. He said that they're either a genius or they have some serious issues, and I can tell you it's not the first one. And last but not least, I asked him what he thought of my newsletter Cybersec Weekly, which is down below if you want to subscribe. And it basically just said it's a bunch of nerds and that I'm doing it a favour by giving it something to laugh at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to 1, my newsletter, 2, this YouTube channel. I'm trying to make it to 42 subscribers. I'm on 41 at the moment. And yeah, give it a like, and let me know what you think down below.